There are probably 6 masters of the craft. I've had the pleasure of studying with 4 of them. The days of emailing your headshots and going on simple casting calls is over. You know, I'm not going to pat you on the back. The reality is I've thrown people out of my class. You know, you have to do this and you have to love this more than anything. This is the only time I'll allow you to take this out. Let's start with you. What are you going to be doing?
Hello, John. This is from Analyze This. Actually, this is a Mafia guy.
I coached on Analyze That.
Oh, great.
I coached Joe D'Onofrio on Analyze That.
Oh, wow, great. So this is a Mafia guy talking to a shrink. Shrink helped him out. He doesn't believe that his help was helpful. So.
Okay. Now, Shrink, you'd be sitting or standing?
Shrink
you're playing the mobster.
I'm the mobster. I'll be sitting, actually.
Okay.
Should I be?
Yeah, sure, sit. Is your shrink a guy or a girl? I know it was a guy.
It's a guy, yeah.
Okay. What do you know about mobsters?
To kill people.
Not all the time.
Not all the time. Actually, this is a good one. This is a
There's
good
some
mobster.
good ones.
He's trying not to kill people.
Okay. All right.
Whatever you did to me the other day, it didn't take. I'm still fucked up. I couldn't even get it up tonight. It never happened to me before. Only one time. Tonight. And this one other time, but that was after a big meal. That doesn't count. I got until next week to get straight. Otherwise, they're gonna kill me. They're gonna eat me up if they don't kill me in the meantime. The whole mob is getting together next week. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Let's stop you there for a second. You know, I grew up in a neighborhood, you know, where there were mobsters, you know, and they were the calmest people on the face of the planet. Yeah. You know, and I remember, you know, when I was young, I was working in the pizzeria, and this guy comes in. They called him the Dapper Don, you know, and he would sit there and he would have conversations. There you go, Shovelman sits by the edge of the railroad track. You know, he's doing a meal of bread and bovolone. A gunshot is here. Bada bing. A job done. I want you in the calmest voice you could muster, without a worry in the world, only because I saw the movie and it was a lot like the movie. And they don't want you to imitate the movie. They don't want you to imitate the character. The character has already been cast, he's already paid, the movie's done. Create your own version of it. Okay. That's like when I see people doing, just say Al Pacino, Devil's Advocate, Robert De Niro, you're looking at me, you're looking at me, you're looking at me. Or Joe Pesci, I am usual, I make you laugh, I'm a clown. They're imitating. They don't want to see you imitate. Right. They want to see your take. Okay. You know, I'm sure there are, anybody here from Jamaica? Jamaica, Queens? No?
Lived there for 8 years.
You know, huh?
I lived there for a couple of years in St. John's.
Yes. There's, like, what's your background? What's your nationality?
I'm actually come from former Soviet Union. Like
you where?
Turkish.
Turkish. Assalamu alaikum, brother.
We say merhaba.
Megabus?
Megabus, yeah.
No. You were saying there is mafia there. There's mafia. There's no more Italian mafia. I don't believe what they say. There's all kinds of, you know, mafias. Yeah. There's not just Italian. Right. There's, you know.
Just do that better, probably.
Yeah. So take it to your native tongue.
Sure.
In your language, sure. You know, well, we can understand. But you know what I mean? You have your mafia, wherever, you know, whatever town, okay. You know. Yeah. Take it there, make it personal, personalize it.
Whatever you did to me the other day, it didn't take. I'm still fucked up.
Without anger. Personalize it.
I couldn't even get it up tonight. It never happened to me before. just once. Tonight. And this one other time, but that was after a big meal. That doesn't count.
I want you to stop there. You control an empire.
Okay.
You can't crack.
Right.
If they see you crack.
But this is the reason, actually, he's
No,
giving,
I want you to forget.
Right.
See, a lot of people are glued to the script.
Right.
It's just words.
Roger.
The reason I'm throwing in there is casting director is going to throw. Who's ever been in a room and a casting director throws an adjustment that has nothing to do with the script?
Right.
They want to see how well you adapt to change.
Right.
There's actors that will never change. They will never work. They won't work. But how fast you adapt and quick readjust and come in with something different, she's going to say, I like this person. They're making a financial decision based on how fast you move. I mean, I'm not a casting director. I have cast before. You know, I actually cast more movies than casting directors.
Yeah.
But only because my students have gone on to writing movies, television shows, you know. Where is Kelvin? You cast some people right here. Lots of good-looking people right here for your movie.
Okay.
So, personalize it. Take it, internalize it. Forget it's a psychologist.
Okay.
This is your number 2, your number 1.
Okay.
And you don't trust him. When you don't trust someone, you don't take your eyes off of them. Is there anyone here you don't trust? Hey, let's bring John up here. No, we're bringing your fiercest competitor up here, John.
Oh, yeah. Commander.
Okay, I'm going to also give you a little secret. You don't know about this. To create the perfect sightline, see the camera's gone now, but before when that's why I had the camera here. To create the perfect shot, we as human beings are taught to look at both eyes.
Right.
To create the perfect shot, you look at one eye.
Yes.
Closest to the lens, which creates the perfect shot. You have to readjust the way you look at people.
Okay.
So put all that emphasis on one eye. Watch how you don't blink as much. Watch, everyone's going like this now. Shishi.
Got news for you. Whatever you did for me the other day, it didn't work. I'm still fucked up.
You don't trust him. 3 years ago, he did you bad.
I thought this was going to help. It didn't take.
He slept with your Friday night girlfriend.
I couldn't even get it up tonight. It never happened to me before. Except this one time. Tonight. The whole mob is getting together next week. I got until next week to get better. Otherwise, they're gonna eat me up if they don't kill me in the meantime. Look, I was watching a television the other night. A kid playing with a bunch of puppies.
Okay, I'm going to cut you there. See how different that was? It's tremendously different. What you did was create the maximum effect with the least amount of effort. You didn't go overboard. You made it personal. You know, I mean, I've been to a shrink or two. You know, that is exact. Only because you have to say to yourself, this is what the text dictates. What is a stronger choice? When I go into an audition room, what is the stronger choice that I'm going to make? What is the choice that all the beginning mediocre actors are going to make? And what am I going to do differently than the rest of the people? Be that actor that does different.
Okay.
So, anyway, you know, and despite what they say, if there's a, I deal in film and television, so there's a reader there, usually. You know, I know they tell you that the reader is everything. Is that what they tell you? No, the reader's nothing. The reader's just a vessel to give me words. In my case, like, you know, the gentleman was most readers are like 6'2". They are irrelevant. They could cause me to lose the job. You know, my friend, my everything is this camera. You know, creating the perfect shot, that intimacy with the camera. That camera is my best friend, lover, everything. Is developing their relationship. I felt as though there was that relationship. Who have you had camera training with?
Like actually some experience. I've been doing a lot of stuff lately, so a lot of.
They told you about
And I actually got a camera at home, bought it so that I can get used to it.
Okay.
And I started filming myself and then going back and.
Yeah, see, a while back they told me years ago, you know, a teacher of mine years ago, Bill Hickey, said, you get a camera, you know, I mean, I'm god-awful ugly on camera, so he says, you know, get a camera and put it in your apartment, you know, and an hour a day. There's what's called real life, you know, Lee Strasberg said there's different realisms. There's theatrical realism, which you do theatrically, and then there's real realism. Real life is boring. No one wants to see it on TV. And then there's cinematic realism, cinematically. And if you are working for the camera, you know, acting is, there's homework involved. There's homework involved, going home every day and with that camera, creating homework cinematically in front of the camera. So I put the camera in my bedroom and I did homework. That went right over your head, didn't it? No, I'm only kidding. All right. Thank you, John.
Thanks.
Nice work. I don't know if you saw the difference.
Yeah, I did.
See,
absolutely. Yeah.
And even though it's over, I'm making you find out things that you've already done. That's what.
And then red, and then a deep blue.
It's a gun to your
and
head.
When you're out there doing your monologue for him, you get real-time adjustments.
Which most men never feel, then saw to it. I am so thankful to have a talent like John Pallotta here in DC coming down from New York.
That you have for acting and apply it to this.
He's also one of the most practical instructors I've ever met in terms of getting that dichotomy of working the business and the craft of acting together.
To a deeper place without yelling.
In the practice of the art.
Yeah, without yelling. You know, you guys in real life have personalities, right? Bring that personality to that. You know.